All right, hey South Texas, I hope your day is going well. It's not a bad day across the region. Starting off today with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Not necessarily as cool as yesterday, but it was still a pretty comfortable start outside. Let's take a quick look at the allergy report while I get Facebook pulled up here. Ragweed coming at a medium level, pigweed at light, and mold is at light. So not too much in the way of any issues out there as far as the allergens are concerned today, unless you are, of course, someone who struggles with ragweed like myself. I tend to have a little bit of an issue with ragweed. So looking like we have a lot of blue sky out overhead. I'm still working on getting Facebook up here, guys. Just give me a second. We're going to be talking about a cold front that's going to move through us. We head throughout this afternoon. And we're also going to be talking a little bit about the tropics as well. There's a lot of activity out there in the tropics. So a lot of important things to talk about for today. So starting off with the northwest San Antonio area, a lot of blue sky. We did have a little bit of cloud cover earlier on today, but that kind of faded away as we headed throughout the morning. We could have a little bit more cloud cover as we head throughout this afternoon. Don't be surprised if you see a few passing clouds here and there, especially whenever that cold front does pass through. Excuse me. The only catch is that the cold front is going to be a little bit more on the weaker side, so not really expecting any rain from that system. And not expecting much of a cool down either. So 73 at the San Antonio airport, 72 at Calaveras, light blue sky in all locations. We have 67 in Fredericksburg, 69 at Kerrville, 73 in San Antonio, and some mid-70s. Further to the south of Highway 90. There it is. Finally got Facebook to load for me properly. Sorry about that, guys. I see some people saying good morning. Good morning to all of you. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning. A lot of good mornings. I'm sure a lot of people are really enjoying the weather outside this morning. I see it's snowing in Castroville. We could only hope, those of us who don't like the hotter conditions. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any snow in Castroville right now, but thank you for your report there. We are going to be getting a little bit of a cold front. I see someone saying, what cold? I still wear my flip-flops. Yeah, it's again, it's going to be a cold front, but not really that cold. So it's actually sparking up a little bit of shower activity in North Texas. Take a look up towards the Dallas area, Red River area, and the I-30 corridor. A little bit of showers there, but again, not really going to bring much for our region. Here's where it starts moving in. By about 3 p.m., seeing a little bit of cloud cover there. That's going to move through quickly. You see temperatures today, they're going to rise to the upper 80s to even near 90-degree mark. It's going to be a very warm day, but it's beautiful outside. Maybe a little bit more humidity than yesterday, but this next shot of dry air is going to help us be drier again. So it's kind of like an extra hit of dry air here and there that we've been getting with these weak cold fronts. We get another one today. So you notice by 7 p.m. that little bit of cloud cover in our region, that is actually going to be from that cold front as it passes through. Going to kind of wither away, and then we're going to be left with temperatures in the 50s and 60s when we wake up tomorrow morning, but it's going to be a very comfortable 61 as well because we are going to have that drier air, lower dew points. Moving into the afternoon on Monday, temperatures are only going to get up into the mid-80s, so not too bad. It's going to be a gorgeous Monday across the region. If you wanted to maybe have the day off tomorrow will be a great day to do that with how nice it's going to be. Lots of sunshine in mid-80s. We could use some rainfall, though. It just doesn't look like we're going to see it over the next 48 hours, and it really doesn't look like we're going to even see it over the next 7 days. Your 7-day forecast for rainfall is showing that a majority of us will make it through the next week without seeing a drop of rain. Those who do see rain will see less than 1/4 of an inch, possibly even less than 1/10 of an inch. And that's going to be for areas near Cuero, Victoria, Gonzales. They have the better chance for rain, not guaranteeing that those spots will see rain, but they have the better chance, and unfortunately, those chances are really only about a 10% chance for Thursday and Friday. So I say we really need the rainfall, and it's because the aquifer has gone down a little bit here the last few days. Stage 1 water restrictions were lifted just about a week ago, and you see that our 24-hour change has gone up by 1/10 of a foot. That's good news, but we're only at 661.6. And then you see the 10-day average now down to 662.9. If that falls below 660, that 10-day average, we could see those stage 1 water restrictions return. So what are we dealing with out there in the tropics? I had mentioned that a moment ago. We've got Tropical Storm Gamma, which is right now located just along the Yucatan Peninsula. It made landfall in Mexico, down there by the Yucatan as we made our way throughout yesterday, I believe. And it's kind of just making its way around the Yucatan over the next few days. You see that we also have a high chance for tropical development located in the Caribbean Sea. This area of low pressure is expected to form into a tropical depression and then could possibly even become Tropical Storm Delta, getting us to our next name on the Greek alphabet. So the system looks like it could start to kind of move into the Gulf. There's still some uncertainty on where it could go after it arrives to the Gulf. So still just something we need to watch. That's all it is right now. Something we need to watch, nothing to prepare for. Just keep your eye on it, and we'll keep you updated on it, of course. We also have two systems out in the central Atlantic that have low chances for tropical development. So what's Gamma going to do? Well, over the next few days here, it's just going to kind of move around the Yucatan Peninsula, and you see, because it's got this wacky movement, it kind of gets our timestamps all out of whack. But you notice that all the way through Friday morning, those are in the right spot there, the Thursday morning and Friday morning. All the way through that time period, it's not going to move much. Pretty slow movement there, and it's just going to kind of stall out there just west of the Yucatan Peninsula. You see, it's only going to travel about 300 miles, so not very far for a tropical system when it comes to 5 days. So just kind of hanging out down there in the southern Gulf of Mexico. And after we get to Friday morning, there's still some uncertainty on where it could go. It is expected to run into some issues, though, with dry air as well as some shear. So that's not good for tropical systems. It's good for us because that means the systems are weakening. But it causes the tropical system to be more unhealthy. It's not as strong. It can cause it to fall apart. So all good things. We want that shear. We want the dry air. And we'll keep you updated on that system if it does end up turning further to the north. But right now it is expected to just kind of struggle in the southern Gulf. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Check it out. Lows in the 50s and 60s, highs in the 80s to 90s. That is 50s for the hill country. Here in San Antonio, we're expected to stay in the 60s for lows throughout the week. 80s to 90s for highs. Going to be fairly warm some days, especially when we get into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You may be saying, wait a minute, Andrew, the temperatures actually go down in that time period. Well, the thing is, the humidity is going to be creeping up a little bit, and it's going to be kind of more sticky outside, more on that really humid side and making it feel hotter than what it actually is. Thursday, Friday, also because we have more moisture, means that we are going to have some very slim rain chances. That 10% chance for rain, mainly east of I-35. Much of us don't even get to see any rainfall ourselves. And then 89 by the time we get into Saturday, lots of sunshine. Again, we need the rainfall. It just doesn't look like we'll see much of it over the next 7 days. So why do I keep saying we need rainfall? Well, first of all, there's the aquifer. Second of all, drought continues to be a struggle, especially over towards Uvalde, stretching down to Carrizo Springs. Crystal, down all the way through that region, we're dealing with the drought conditions. We could use some rainfall, but it just doesn't look like we're going to see much of it over the next 7 days or even from day 8 through day 14. So beyond the 7-day forecast, from day 8 through day 14, it looks like the drier conditions continue, and it also looks like we could be dealing with above average temperatures with upper 80s to lower 90s. That would be above average this time of year. Our typical high, our average high this time of year is about 86. So that lets you know upper 80s, lower 90s, that would be above average for us. So that's what we're watching as far as the 8 to 14 day outlook is concerned. Dry and hot, expected to continue. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast shows highs in the 70s and 80s to 90s all across the state. Looking like a lot of dry weather, just like what we're dealing with, the rest of the Lone Star state, dealing with that drier weather too. And then we also have the Texas State Park forecast. This is for tomorrow. I told you tomorrow's going to be a gorgeous day, a great day to maybe head out and do some hiking, especially early in the morning when we have that drier air in place and it's going to be real cool. Tomorrow morning is going to be a great day to take a hike, especially if you're going to head up to a place like Enchanted Rock. The sunrise at Enchanted Rock tomorrow morning should be absolutely stunning. The sunset should be stunning tonight too up there at Enchanted Rock, but it could be a little bit breezy. After the passage of that cold front, we're not talking as strong wind as what we had about a week ago with that last big cold front, but we are going to have breezy conditions, and if you've ever been to the top of Enchanted Rock, when it's a little bit breezy down low, it is super windy up there, so just remember that. Well, I hope y'all all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. It's going to be a great day to do some outdoor activities. I hope everyone can get out and enjoy some of the nice weather. It's going to be warm this afternoon, so if you were looking for a pool day, today's your day. Temperatures rising to the upper 80s. The pool water may be a little bit cool, though, because of how cold we got last night. Got down to the 60s, but it should, again, be a nice afternoon after we warm up a bit. Get out, enjoy it, guys. I'm going to bring up the 7-day forecast again and let y'all be able to look at it before we sign off of here. Again, have a wonderful Sunday. We'll keep you updated on everything right here at Ken's 5. Don't forget to follow us on kens5.com. Like us on Facebook. Make sure you like us on Twitter and follow us on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now, too. And we also have the Ken's 5 app, which we're live on at the moment as well. So make sure you have that Ken's 5 app. And then, of course, we're going to be having our newscasts this evening. Sometimes we get delayed because of football. I'm not sure if we're going to have a delay tonight. But typically on Sundays, we have a 5:30 evening show on Ken's 5 CBS. And then we also have a 10 o'clock show. Be sure to tune in to both of those. Meteorologist Megan Massey will be on giving the latest update on the forecast. And then we'll, of course, keep everyone updated throughout the week. So have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll keep you updated right here at Ken's 5.